What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on Techno tanks. This game is developed and published by EpiXR games. It's basically a reskinned version of their other tank games. It all started with a game called Tanky Tanks. Very similar completion. They ended up reskinning it and making retro tanks. And then the third one they released is this one. It's called Techno Tanks. It actually came out in May. It's just one of those games that I've had in my backlog for a while that I'm finally getting around to making a guide for. Anyhow, the game's only $6.99 and it's an easy 1 hour completion or platinum trophy. Now, when you first start off the game, it has a stage mode and retro mode. All of the achievements and trophies are actually related to the retro mode. So go ahead and click retro mode and you're going to find 6 different modes inside retro mode. These include a normal mode, a hard mode, a bombs mode, a what mode which has invisible enemies, a speed mode, and then an alternate camera mode. Now, each of these modes have 50 levels and we are going to have to complete the 50th level in each of these 6 modes. Now you may be wondering, do I have to complete 300 levels to get this full 1000 G? The answer is no. The trick with this one, similar to the other tank games that they've released, we really only need to get to the 50th level in one of these modes, and the easiest to do that on is normal mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into normal mode, and we're going to try to make our way through all 50 levels. Now, if you happen to die and run out of lives, it's going to kick you back to the main menu, but you can simply dive into the same mode and just make sure to choose continue. This will have you continue from where you left off at. So for instance, if you made it to level 9 and you ended up dying and you go back into that mode, again, you press retro and then normal mode, and then you would press continue. That would continue off on the level that you died at. For instance, it would be level 9. So luckily, if you die or run out of lives and get that game over, you don't need to totally start off from the beginning. You can continue where you left off. So you're going to rinse and repeat this until you make your way through all 50 levels. At that point, you're going to get the achievement for completing the 50th level in normal mode. Aside from that, we do have 5 other modes where we need to complete the 50th level. Luckily, we can dive into those modes and simply press continue, and it will actually let us play the 50th level in each of the other modes, even though we didn't complete the first 49 levels in each of those modes. It's a glitch that works with this game as well as the other tank games that they have. So really all you gotta do is complete 50 levels in one of the modes, and then you can just complete the 50th level in the other 5. Also, when you start off the game, you have a choice between 2 different controlling aim modes. You can move with the tank, or you can select free aim mode. I highly recommend selecting move with tank. Aside from that, you're going to press single player, retro mode, and again, after you've completed all 50 levels in the normal mode, you can dive into any of the other modes. For instance, I'm going to dive into the hard mode, and all I gotta do is press continue. That's super important. Make sure you don't press new game, press continue, and you're automatically going to start off at the 50th level on this other mode, which in this instance is hard mode. After we complete the 50th level in hard mode, we can dive into the other 4 modes and make sure we complete the last level, aka the 50th level in each of those modes, to be able to easily get the achievements for completing all 50 levels in each of the modes. This makes it so you don't have to complete the other 49 levels in each of the 6 modes, basically making it so you only have to complete 1 level in each of the other modes. But again, we have to complete all 50 levels on normal mode first. This is why it takes about an hour to complete the game and get the full 1000 gamer score or platinum trophy. Now, if for some reason you're having trouble completing or being able to complete the last level in any of these different modes, feel free to refer down to the timestamps in the pinned comment or description below for each of the levels or each of the achievements, and maybe I can help you complete them a little bit easier, because I do have some strategies that helped me quite a bit. For instance, right now we're playing level 50 on the bombs mode. In the bombs mode, you only have bombs and you don't have bullets. Now, this makes it seem like you need to kill all of the enemies with bombs. However, that is not how I pulled it off personally. I just hid and basically let them shoot against the wall and eventually kill themselves. I found that's the easiest way to get through level 50 on bombs mode. Now we're going to dive into what mode, which has invisible enemies. Again, make sure to press continue, and you're going to basically only have to complete the final level in this mode, which is level 50. You can kind of hide and just bounce bullets off of walls. That's the way that I did this one. And there we go, we got our final enemy, and there we go. We easily unlocked the achievement for 100%ing invisible mode, or what mode in Techno tanks. And next we're going to dive into speed mode. I found this one is super difficult, being that if you move, you die pretty much instantly. The way that I ended up figuring out how to do this one is to basically hide right here in the corner and just try to shoot the bullets off of the walls and try to kill all of the enemies that way. You may have to be a little bit patient, you know, planning out your different angles and things like that, but this is way easier than basically, you know, dying within 2 seconds every single time, especially because after you die 3 times, you get a game over, it kicks you back to the main menu, and you have to press continue and do all of that all over again. So I found that the easiest way to do this one is to just hide and just try to aim all of the bullets or all of the shots off of the wall. Again, you just got to be patient and eventually you'll get it. There we go, we got a good angle on him. And that's how I completed the 50th level on speed mode. Have one more mode left. This is camera mode. It has a whole new perspective. And again, with this one, all I did is I hid and I bounced the bullets off the walls until I killed all of my enemies. I found that this was the easiest way to complete level 50 on camera mode as well. And aside from that, after I unlock this achievement, I should have the full 1000 gamer score. So I'll touch base with you guys back at the end of this level. Alright, I just about defeated my final enemy. There we go, mission complete. We completed the 50th level on the perspective mode or alternate camera mode. And I got the full 1000G out of the full 1000G. Now, if you're interested in finding solutions for any of these levels, I walked you through levels 1 through 8 at the beginning of this video. I'm going to go ahead and leave off at level 9. So if you need any help with any of the levels between level 9 and level 50, go ahead and continue to watch this video. Again, I'll do my best to get some timestamps down in the pinned comment or description below. But yeah, the rest of this video is simply going to be the rest of the levels that I didn't show you earlier, starting off at level 9 all the way to level 50. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end the commentary right here as no more commentary is needed. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Banksa, and Purple Rain 6. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.